Silas was a man of two worlds. One foot in dusty archives, the other itching for exploration. He was an historian by training, his mind sharp and analytical. But his heart belonged to adventure, to the allure of the unknown. Silas's dual passions had taken him around the globe, from lost cities to prestigious universities. Each adventure fueled his insatiable curiosity, solidifying his belief that the past held the key to understanding the present. And he, the adventurer and historian, was determined to conduct its grand orchestra. The scorching Egyptian sun beat down on Silas's back as he navigated the labyrinthine depths of a recently unearthed pyramid. The air was thick with the smell of dust and decay, a stark reminder of the millennia that had passed since these corridors had last seen the light of day. He gripped his trusty flashlight, its beam cutting through the oppressive darkness, his heart pounding with a mixture of excitement and trepidation. Years of research, countless dead ends, and a healthy dose of luck had led him to this moment, the potential discovery of a lifetime. He had stumbled upon a faded inscription on a fragment of papyrus while studying at the Cairo Museum, a cryptic message that spoke of a hidden chamber within a pyramid yet to be discovered. It was a long shot, a whisper lost to the sands of time, but something about the inscription resonated deep within Silas's soul. After months of meticulous planning and navigating bureaucratic roadblocks, he had finally secured permission to explore the site. Now, standing at the threshold of the hidden chamber, his breath caught in his throat. The chamber, untouched for centuries, was a treasure trove of ancient knowledge. Hieroglyphics adorned the walls, their vibrant colors still miraculously preserved from the ravages of time. Intricate carvings depicting celestial events and scenes from Egyptian mythology covered every surface. And in the center of the chamber, resting on a pedestal of polished obsidian, lay a collection of ancient scrolls, their papyrus brittle with age. Silas approached the scrolls with reverence, his fingers trembling slightly as he reached out to touch them. He could feel the weight of history pressing down on him, the echoes of countless lives lived and lost, the whispers of forgotten wisdom. As he carefully unrolled the first scroll, his eyes widened in astonishment. The script was unfamiliar, unlike any hieroglyphics he had ever encountered. It was a complex system of symbols and geometric patterns, as intricate and enigmatic as the constellations in the night sky. Back in his makeshift study on the outskirts of Cairo, Silas immersed himself in the task of deciphering the scrolls. He spent countless hours poring over the intricate symbols, comparing them to known hieroglyphic texts, searching for any linguistic connection, any glimmer of understanding. Gradually, painstakingly, patterns began to emerge. The symbols, he realized, were not merely letters or words, but represented complex mathematical equations and astronomical charts. They spoke of celestial alignments, of the movement of stars, of the very fabric of time and space. The key to unlocking the scroll's secrets lay not in linguistics, but in mathematics and astronomy, in the very language of the cosmos. The scrolls were a scientific blueprint, a testament to the advanced knowledge possessed by these ancient architects of time. As Silas delved deeper into the mysteries of the scrolls, he uncovered a series of meditative practices designed to focus the mind, to tap into the hidden potential of human consciousness. These practices, he learned, were sophisticated techniques for manipulating the very fabric of reality, for bending the laws of time and space. Intrigued and skeptical, Silas decided to try the meditative practices himself. He spent weeks practicing the techniques, meticulously following the instructions laid out in the scrolls. He felt a shift within himself, a heightened sense of awareness, a clarity of thought he had never experienced. And then one night, as he sat in deep meditation, he felt it. A surge of energy, a ripple in the fabric of time, and then he was somewhere else. He found himself standing in a bustling marketplace, the air thick with the smells of spices and roasted meat. He was in ancient Rome. The Roman Forum teemed with life. Merchants hawked their wares, chariots clattered over cobblestone streets, and the air buzzed with 1,000 conversations in a language Silas could barely comprehend. He wandered through the throngs of people, his senses overwhelmed by the sights, sounds, and smells of this vibrant, chaotic world. He had traveled through time, a feat once thought impossible, but now standing in the heart of ancient Rome, undeniably real. He spent the next few days exploring the city, marveling at the architectural marvels, soaking up the atmosphere of this bygone era. He visited the Colosseum, witnessing the brutal spectacle of gladiatorial combat, walked the hallowed halls of the Senate, and stood in the shadow of the Pantheon, his neck craned in awe at its magnificent dome. Everything he saw, every interaction he had, confirmed what he had only dared to hope. The scrolls were real, the pyramid code was real, and he, Silas, had unlocked the secrets of time travel. His time in ancient Rome was exhilarating and terrifying in equal measure. His journey to ancient Rome was just the beginning. Armed with the knowledge gleaned from the scrolls, Silas embarked on a series of expeditions that spanned the globe and traversed millennia. He ventured deep into the Amazon rainforest, following cryptic clues that led him to the ruins of a lost city, its temples adorned with intricate carvings that mirrored the symbols he had deciphered in the pyramid code. He traveled to the desolate plains of Nazca, Peru, where he gazed in wonder at the enigmatic geoglyphs etched into the desert floor, their massive scale and precise execution hinting at an advanced knowledge of mathematics and astronomy. Each new discovery deepened Silas's conviction that humanity's history was far richer and more complex than anyone had dared to imagine. He began to see connections between seemingly disparate cultures, subtle echoes of a shared past that stretched back to the dawn of civilization. The more he learned, the more he realized how much remained hidden, shrouded in the mists of time. Silas's pursuit of the pyramid code led him to the cradle of civilization, to the ancient land of Mesopotamia, where the world's first cities rose from the desert sands. He explored the ruins of Babylon, marveling at the Hanging Gardens, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, and deciphered cuneiform tablets that spoke of a time when gods walked among men. He journeyed to the ancient city of Ur, where he unearthed the tomb of a Sumerian king, its walls adorned with intricate carvings that depicted celestial beings descending from the heavens, bearing gifts of knowledge and technology. The Sumerians, he discovered, possessed an advanced understanding of astronomy, mathematics, and agriculture. They had developed a complex system of writing, built towering ziggurats that pierced the sky, and created a sophisticated legal code that formed the basis for later civilizations. Silas believed that the answers lay hidden in plain sight, encoded in the myths and legends that had been passed down through generations. From the deserts of Mesopotamia, Silas's journey took him across the Atlantic to the jungles of Central America, to the land of the Maya. He explored the ruins of Tikal, its towering pyramids rising above the rainforest canopy like silent sentinels of a bygone era. He deciphered glyphs that spoke of a complex calendar system, of cycles of creation and destruction, of a profound understanding of time and its mysteries. The Maya, like the Sumerians, possessed an uncanny knowledge of astronomy. Their calendar, based on meticulous observations of the stars, was astonishingly accurate. They had developed a sophisticated system of mathematics, including the concept of zero, centuries before it was known in the Old World. Silas couldn't shake the feeling that he was witnessing the legacy of a lost civilization, a civilization that had mastered the secrets of time and space. As Silas continued his explorations, visiting ancient sites around the world, from Stonehenge to the Great Wall of China, from the Easter Island statues to the Nazca lines, he began to see the world with new eyes. He saw the interconnectedness of all things, the unseen threads that bound together the past, present, and future. He realized that the Pyramid Code was more than just a means of time travel. It was a blueprint for understanding the true nature of reality, a key to unlocking the hidden potential of human consciousness. He shared his discoveries with the world, publishing his findings in academic journals and popular magazines. He gave lectures at universities and conferences, inspiring a new generation of explorers, archaeologists, and historians to look beyond the accepted narratives, to question everything, and to seek the truth wherever it might lead. Silas knew that his journey was far from over. The more he learned, the more he realized how much more there was to discover. Silas's legacy lived on long after he embarked on his final adventure, the ultimate journey into the unknown. His work ignited a firestorm of debate and discussion. challenging long-held beliefs and inspiring countless others to question the nature of reality itself. His name became synonymous with exploration, with pushing the boundaries of knowledge, with daring to dream the impossible. He left behind a treasure trove of journals, meticulously detailed accounts of his adventures, his discoveries, and his insights. These journals became the holy grail for a new generation of explorers, guiding them on their own quest for knowledge, urging them to follow the threads of history to their hidden source. And so, the spirit of Silas, the adventurer and historian, lived on, carried by the winds of time, an eternal testament to the power of curiosity, the allure of the unknown, and the enduring human thirst for knowledge. The journey, he taught the world, was just as important as the destination.